Hi and welcome back. This is a specific video for my 6th grade connection students who have asked me to create some activities for them to enjoy. And what I was thinking is actually a good place to start would be creating our own pattern paper that we can use for future activities to create three-dimensional paper sculptures. And so what you'll want is some clean white paper. Any of your favorite drawing materials, maybe markers or colored pencils, and you'll want a pair of scissors as well to help put our paper into a square shape. So gather those materials first to get started. Now that you have those materials, you'll want to take one of your pieces of paper, and what I've been teaching students is how to turn a regular piece of paper into a square. And the easiest way to do that is to take the short edge we have right here, and you bring it down and use it to measure the long edge. And so what you do is you just line it up and then crease it down. And then you have this line created by the excess paper and the overlap. And so you can use your scissors just like this to create a square. Now it's not a perfect square, but that's okay. It's close enough. And then you can use this square and measure it against a couple other pieces of paper instead of going through all that again. So what you're doing is you're using this piece of paper as a template. And using this as a template, you can stack a few pieces. Looks like I have 2 pieces right here. And so I'm just going across, carefully cutting, just like that. And so now I have several pieces of paper that are all approximately a square that I can decorate. And so I'll grab my first piece, and using my drawing materials, the point of this is to create patterns, just to create patterns that you might enjoy having on your paper that could create interesting designs for something that you might fold or create in the future. And so a ruler can be really handy for this. So if you have this ruler or some kind of cardstock that has straight lines, and then choosing colors intentionally. So deciding if you want just cold colors or complementary colors. You can select your colors and create an interesting pattern. So complementary colors are colors that are across each other on the color wheel. And so orange and blue are a good example of complementary colors. And what I'll be using is just these 2 colors and creating a series of lines going across my paper. And honestly, I'm not gonna do anything too intentional. I'm just gonna, the only intentional decision I've made is the colors, and then from here I'm going to create my own designs, but I might use the corners. I have a ruler so I can create a sense of perspective in certain places or odd and weird geometry. But just using my ruler and creating random lines all over my paper. And so why don't you take your first piece of paper and find a straight edge material and choose 2 colors and join me as I work on this pattern myself. So now that I've finished using my blue, I'm gonna now use my orange, the complementary color to blue. And so just by creating a random assortment of blue and orange lines, I've created a patterned piece of paper, or I guess not patterned because things aren't really repeating in an organized way, but at least a decorated piece of paper that could help create a really interesting folded origami sculpture. And so we'll do a couple more patterns and tracing. Another excellent simple way to create intricate designs is with just a simple circle, but a variety of circles helps as well. And so if you have any lids around, I recommend gathering those. If you have a couple different sizes, it could be really helpful. And or if you have a stencil or anything of that sort, you could use that as well. So gather any circles and we'll begin a circle design next. So now that we have our circles, you can think about choosing a set of colors again. And in this case, in the last one I used complementary colors, and now I'm thinking of a set that's just cool colors. So gathering a set of colors that would relate well together and are all on the cool spectrum of the color wheel. And so I'm grabbing a blue and a purple, and I think I'll keep it on that end of the color spectrum. So I'll grab another darker blue as well. And similar as before, just sort of strategically but somewhat sporadically tracing my circle shape multiple times. But in this case, I'm going to think about overlapping. And so there'll be moments where I'm stopping and starting. I like going off the page of my paper as well to create a sense of sort of infinite design, something that's going beyond just this space that you're seeing. And so I'm just going to be using all the different sizes I have and alternating colors. But then the places where the circles overlap, I'll be practicing my stopping and starting to create a very intentional sense of depth to make my pattern look like it goes into space. So if you notice, I stop and start wherever wherever my cap overlaps another circle, and that's what's creating that sense of the light blue being behind the dark blue. And so start drawing yourself after choosing a set of colors, practicing the start and stop method to create a sense of depth in your design. So as you can see, I filled my entire space and created the sense of multiple circles of cool colors, and some with the illusion of being behind others to create a sense of depth. I hope you've enjoyed these two pattern activities, and I highly recommend taking more blank pieces of paper and finding other materials that you could trace really easily and repetitively to create very intricate designs for your own three-dimensional folding sculptures. And so that's what we'll continue next time we get together. Until then, keep creating. Bye.